Hiya, I'm back. So I'm just leaving work. It's 42 degrees in the car at the moment. I'm going out arranging funerals and it's 15:30. I'm going to Abbey Lane to meet a family. We've been out on services today. All my lads have been dressed up, absolutely boiling, as you can imagine. And like I just said in car at the minute, it's 42 degrees. The aircon hasn't come on yet, we just got in. I'm just leaving our care centre. We did a funeral. Well, I actually went on a funeral this morning, 10 o'clock, for a gentleman getting fat. Look, I need to do something about that, don't I? Don't tell nobody. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I were on a funeral at 10 o'clock for two twins, Jeff and Alan, who passed away, 70-year-old. When I met family, they were lovely. These two guys, genuinely. I'm gutted I didn't know them, and I usually say that anyway, but I mean it. I'd have gone right well with them too. But while I was at their service today, I met Alison. I'm saying Ertel, I know. I met Alison at the funeral, and she says, "Oh, keep up with YouTube, it's right good." And I thought, "Hell, somebody's watching me." So I'm just watching where I'm driving. I thought, God, somebody's watching it. There's actually somebody there. So if Alison's watching, it's because of you that I've put this on today, Alison. I thought, well, I'll do some else. I'll say some else. So thought I'd mention her. Lovely woman, and it were a privilege to stand and have a chat to you. It were a beautiful service, really were. Lisa, our speaker, celebrant, took the service and she did an amazing job at it. So lads weren't out then, obviously, conducting, and I've been out ever since doing arrangements. It's not the weather, is it, to be dressed up in a shirt and a tie? I can see everybody outside pubs with a glass of beer, shorts, t-shirts. Good luck to them. Enjoy it, don't knock it, because in 17 weeks it's Christmas, and in a few months you'll all be saying it's freezing. Oh, it's freezing. Just enjoy it, relax. If my lads can go to work and enjoy it in the suits, anybody can. I love it when it's like this, absolutely love it. Even at 41 degrees, it's going down a bit now. Beautiful. It's what you pay to go on holiday for, isn't it? Let's be right about it. Anyway, I've been watching that Coronation Street. Have a quick chat about that. We, what do you call her, was being stoked. Made me laugh last night because Copper's come. That big dopey idiot. He makes a perfect copper, him, doesn't he? If there's any coppers watching, I were kidding. I'll end up getting pulled now. But anyway, that big dopey lump were saying, "Oh, we'll have a word with these trolls. We'll go and have a chat to them. It is an offence." Well, in actual fact, Craig, you must be on it, police officer in country. You certainly don't work for South Yorkshire Police, because they couldn't know about trolls, and all they kept saying to me is, "Don't worry about it, it's just Facebook. Don't worry about it." You know, so I don't see how Craig can say it is a criminal offence and then they don't class it as a criminal offence in South Yorkshire. Unless you're saying that Chief Constable's a paedophile, obviously, and involved in 1,300 children that were raped in Rotherham, then obviously something would be done about it. If you were to say that, not that I am saying that, but if I were to say Chief Constable of South Yorkshire were a paedophile, then they'd do something about it. I'm sure they would. Well, they can't know about it because I ain't said that, have I? I'm just using that as an example, because we all know that they're not. Or are they? Anyway, they haven't handled that well at all, and I genuinely, my heart went out to her, that Maria. She's played a good part in it, because that's how it gets you. being trolled like that, that's just how it gets you. You don't want to go out. You know how it got me. It's horrendous. And that idiot that we're trolling who wants a real good hiding. Surprised Gary didn't give him one yesterday. That idiot were on phone, weren't he? Well, I won't call him an idiot to his face. Bit of a psychopath, that one, isn't he? But he were on his phone, so troll were there. I don't know. Keep watching it anyway. It makes me think about things. I hope you've all had a brilliant time with this weather. We're really busy. Really busy. Lads have been out today bringing people into care. It just seems to be getting busier and busier. COVID seems to be rising. Now, I'm not one of them what's going on about COVID, don't worry. You know, as we all know, it exists. Nobody at all, nobody has died of COVID. I need to make that clear. Alright, now you're all thinking, oh my God. Well, it's fact. They died with COVID, and it's contributed to the death. So if you've got emphysema or, you know, chest infections, things like that, and then you got COVID, then obviously, yeah, that could do it. But COVID numbers seem to be rising at the moment, for us anyway. I don't know if that's for every funeral director. I don't speak for anybody else. I just speak for myself. I've noticed on this TikTok, YouTube, since I've been on it, there's a lot more funeral directors going on it. I've seen them sat behind a desk with a shirt and a tie on, talking about funeral plans and cost of funerals and what cost is, and that they can't get an exact figure for a funeral. Well, yeah, you can. Costs a nurse only, meeting a family at their home address or at a crematorium, including coffin, speakers, fees, celebrant, everything. Entire service, excluding limousines, is 2,650 quid. Well, it's simple. I've seen two funeral directors lately both saying, well, because it's tailor-made, we can't actually give you a price for the funeral. Yeah, you can. 2,650 includes cremation fees, doctor's fees, speakers fees, bringing someone into care, being dressed in their own clothes, visiting in chapel of rest for family. It includes our fees, everything. So if you do see one on YouTube giving you some spiel about we can't give you a fee for what our fees are, well, hang on a minute, put a thing, get on Foggy's Facebook, what's it called, YouTube, he'll tell you what fees are. It's not a problem. As I said, I'm going to meet a family. I don't need cameras. It's not me that's twisted. It might be camera. I've just noticed cameras like slanting like that. But is that better? Right. I nearly crashed. Might need that tightening up, I think. So, I don't know if, as I was saying, I'm going to see a family out on Abbey Lane. We looked after this family not long since, basically a couple of months ago. Looked after Mary, and her husband's passed, and he were a lovely guy, genuinely. I met him doing arrangement, and he used to work for the S&E, Sheffield and Ecclesall Cooperative Group, which I work for in funerals, S&E Co-op. Never worked for Brightside and Carbrook Co-op as it used to be. There were two different companies going back bloody old 34 years, something like that. But anyway, I worked for Co-op, S&E, and so did this gentleman, and it's an absolute honour to be looking after him. After this I've got another arrangement. I think the next one is 6 o'clock. And then I'm going home, and I'm going to get in that back garden, and I'm going to get a can of lager, because I've been craving one all day. Have you noticed I'm putting longer things on as well? rants, if you want to call them rants, because it's crap just been on for 2 minutes, because by the time you look at it you think, you know, weren't worth watching that. Well, been talking for 10 minutes now, 10 minutes and 14 seconds. I'm not taking my eye off here, I'm watching it roundabout. Anybody what lives in Sheffield will know that Norton roundabout is a bloody nightmare. Go down this way. I could have gone down there, there's a couple of undertakers down there, I would have mentioned them, but I better not, keep quiet. I'm on my best behaviour, don't worry.